Hi, friends. I'm going to read a book today I think a lot of you are going to enjoy. It is called What Do They Do with All That Poo? And I'm going to read the back so you know what it's going to be about. There's lots and lots of poo at the zoo in many shapes and sizes. Some poo at the zoo is big and brown, but some of it surprises. So this book is all about poop at the zoo. I think it's actually going to tell us a lot of important facts. At zoo after zoo, the animals chew and then they poo. There's a hippopotamus. Poo is made of mostly water, but also bacteria and bits of undigested food. And animal poo goes by a lot of different names, including manure, scat, droppings, dung, castings, and guano. Lots of different words for poop. Giraffe poop looks like marbles as it drops a long, long way down. A giraffe has 4 stomachs, so it digests its food very efficiently. That means a giraffe needs to eat a lot less than most herbivores, which is why the droppings are so small. Very small poop from a giraffe. Panda poo is full of bamboo. Pandas eat and poop all day. Pandas digest only 17% of the bamboo they eat, and the leaves and stems pass through their system very quickly. So panda poop looks like a green mass of poorly digested bamboo, and it doesn't stink. A hippo sprays a shower with its flapping tail. Hippos use dung showering to mark their territory and warn off predators. They shoot their dung out while flapping their tails to spray it around. That's kind of gross. To weigh a day of an elephant poo, you'd need a sturdy scale. Look at all of that. An elephant can eat 300 pounds of leaves and grass a day and then dump 165 pounds of poo. To help you think about that, a football weighs about a pound. 165 pounds is like a grown-up person. Rhinos can communicate through piles and piles of scat. Each rhino's poop has its own unique smell. Rhinos smell dung to gather information about one another. A lion sometimes buries poo, just like any other cat. Cats big and little often bury their poop so it won't be detected by enemies. But sometimes lions and tigers leave poop unburied as a warning that this is their territory. Sloth. There's a sloth. Sloths creep down from the trees to poop, but only once a week. Why do sloths spend so much energy leaving their protection of trees to poop on the ground? It's a mystery scientists are trying to solve. And a penguin shoots its poo out in a fishy-smelling streak. Penguins don't have teeth, so as one zookeeper says, fish go through them fairly rapidly. Scientists have studied the force it takes for a penguin to shoot its bright white fishy guano so far. And there's a wombat. A wombat's poo is cube-shaped, so it isn't very rolly. Wombats are highly territorial. They each deposit 80 to 100 droppings every evening as signposts to say, I'm here. It helps to have a square signpost that doesn't roll away. Some snakes poop only once a year. They digest their food very slowly. One study showed it took a python 5.5 days to digest a rat. Because their bodies are so efficient, snakes poop less often than almost any other animal. Isn't that interesting? Hyenas crunch up a lot of bones. That's why their poop is white. The calcium in the bones is what makes dried hyena poop white and why hyena poop can easily turn into a fossil. Bat poop has undigested bugs. Bats poop all day and night. Bats turn right side up, look at that, to do their poop so they don't poop on themselves. A bat can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in an hour. Many bats also eat insects with shiny outer coverings that don't get digested, which makes the bat's poop sparkly. All kinds of interesting facts. So what do zoos do with all of that poo? they do with it? They sweep it and hose it and toss it each day. A lot goes in dumpsters to be trucked away. A zoo might have to deal with more than 5,000 pounds of poop each day. Keeping it around a big zoo is pretty smelly, so some of them pay thousands of dollars a year to send it off in trucks to landfills. The poop goes to the dump. They send some to vets and scientists too, and then zoo poop is studied to help out the zoo. Doctors and vets study poop to see how well an animal is digesting its food and to spot health problems. Some zoos are experimenting with using poop to produce biogas that can power vehicles or buildings, like a zoo hospital. They can find some uses for it. They pile some in towers and toss it with rakes, and soon it will be compost for gardeners to take. Compost made from herbivore poop mixed with food waste and grass clippings improves the soil and helps plants grow. Zoos sell or give away compost using creative names like Zoo Manu, Zoo Doo, and Packy Poo. Carnivore poo can be spread around yards to keep deer from eating plants and trees. Lots of uses for zoo poop. First, worms like to munch it. Their poop is so teeny. Then worm poop plus zoo poop grows perfect zucchini. Worms are an important part of the zoo poop composting process. They can eat hundreds of pounds of organic matter every week. Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle sells worm dew made from zoo dew compost and zoo coffee grounds. The zoo says it's been pooped once by exotic herbivores and pooped again by compost-loving worms. They even make paper from elephant poo. Zoo poo paper is pretty and not smelly. It's true. Elephant poop comes out with so much plant fiber, a machine can wash the poo and pull out the fiber, which then can be used to make paper and cards. Didn't know you could do that. Whoa, yikes, Doc, that monkey at the zoo. Uh-oh, what's the monkey going to do with the poo? Just threw its poo at you. Many primates throw poo. Scientists discover that chimpanzees who throw the most poo and hit their target the most often are the smartest and most sociable, which suggests that throwing is a form of communication and self-expression and maybe a step toward using tools. Well, that's the end. Lots of information about what to do with the poo at the zoo. I hope you enjoyed that.